Is there a safe subset of Python for use as an embedded scripting language? In the many Python applications I've created, I often create simple modules containing nothing but constants to be used as config files. Additionally, because the config file is actually a Python code file, I can add simple logic for changing variables depending on a debug level, etc. While this works great for internal applications, I'd be wary about releasing such applications into the wild for fear of someone either accidentally or maliciously adding destructive code to the file. The same would hold true for using Python as an embedded scripting language. Is there a subset of Python that is deemed safe for embedding? I realize how safe it can be considered is fairly subjective. However, Java applets and Flash both have their security sandbox well defined. I'm wondering if there's a version of Python that has similar rules. Edit. I'm asking not so much because of the config file approach, but because I'm interested in implementing some scripting/plugin mechanisms into a newer app and don't want a plugin or script to be able to, say, delete files. That goes beyond the scope of what the application should be able to do.
The PyPy project offers sandboxing features. See this URL.
No, there is no production-ready subset of Python that is safe. Python has had a few sandbox modules which were deprecated due to deficiencies. Your best bet is to either create your own parser or isolate the Python process with syscall hooks and a jailed account. Some people might point you to PyPy, but it is unfinished.
As far as I know, some attempts were made in standard Python library, but they were not successful. See restricted execution for details. Warning: in Python 2.3, these modules have been disabled due to various known and not readily fixable security holes. The modules are still documented here to help in reading old code that uses the Rexec and Bastion modules.
Here are a couple of links to give you an idea on what you're up against. How can I run an untrusted Python script safely, i.e. sandbox? Capabilities for Python. By Guido himself. There is also a dead Google Code project at this URL.
If you want to support the channel,